Hi Aries, what's up? Welcome to your December reading. I hope you guys are all doing really well. We're going to be seeing what messages come through for you guys for the month of December. See what you can expect, what you need to look out for, anything coming towards you, how to work with this energy. I'm going to be actually starting your reading off with some Moonology messages as we have the full moon upon us. It is in Gemini. It reaches its peak on the 15th of December. So I want to see what doors might be opening, what doors might be closing, or just how you can work with this energy, and also just see what else is going on. So definitely let me know if you enjoy, if this is helpful or insightful. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And of course, private readings are available down below in the description box. Yeah, let's get into this, Aries. How are you doing? What's going on for Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of December. What's going on for Aries? And how is this full moon influencing or affecting Aries? What can Aries expect? What can Aries expect during this time? Here we have it, folks. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini, which is currently in the air. Gemini energy. Full moon in Gemini in the air. Answers are leaking. Like, you know, it's like, oh, someone's new song has been leaked. It's like leaked information. It's like something's been leaked. Maybe, hopefully you don't have a leak. Someone might have a leak, like a leak in your... Check your bathrooms, y'all. Check underneath your sinks in the kitchen case, because leaks lead to mold. Not good. That could be a disaster. Check. That's you, by the way. If you've been dealing with a leak, comment down below. Let me know, because that's a really random specific message. Anyways, answers you need are coming. Big clarity. Let's see what else wants to come out for you. You might be dealing with a Gemini or have Gemini placements. We have the... I can't speak. A personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. Alright, and... Believe in the impossible, blue moon, and then we have work through your fears, new moon in Scorpio. Interesting how you have all this blue energy, blue moon, and we have both these cards that are blue. We got a lot of blue moon energy out here, a lot of rare opportunities. A personal issue here, Aries, looks like is being resolved from now to... When do we have the full moon in Cancer? That's going to be January, isn't it? Let me see. I'm going to look this up right now. In Cancer, 2025. That will be January 13th. So honestly, when I'm seeing events taking place, there will be a lot of answers, a lot of loose ends, a lot of tidying up and clarity and answers from now all the way until about the 13th of January, right? Because we got the full moon in Gemini right now. The next full moon would be in Cancer. So I'm seeing that they're in the middle of this transition. Something that's been affecting you personally for a really long time. Maybe you go back to May, June, July. Something that has been really struggling, difficult to understand, to grasp, to make sense of. That is connected to this unfolding of events and clarity information that you are uncovering, or information that's being leaked, or that information you're finding out. So you may have thought this was impossible, or you may have thought that this was not likely, but guess what? The impossible has become possible. There's some also, like, you're getting clarity about your sense of direction, your path, your purpose, your calling, something you've been a bit afraid to do. You're gaining the currency, money. Why am I just slipping up on all these words? Mercury's still retrograding right now, but on the 15th, Mercury goes direct. Oh my God, hallelujah. I feel like I could not speak or get my thoughts out the last couple of weeks. It's been driving me mad. It's making me crazy. There's something you're gaining more courage to pursue, go after. This is a time where you are needing to really allow yourself to shine bright and be bold and really step into your most authentic self. Confidence is the key to your success. You are someone who will be very successful. You are successful. Whatever you put your mind to, whatever you want, you can achieve. You can make it your reality. But it comes down to you. Otherwise, if you're not confident and you don't believe in yourself, guess what? Nothing's going to come out of this. So don't give in to those fears. The fears are showing you the weak spots where you can build it up and get stronger. All right, these fears, these worries, these doubts, the what ifs, these are showing you the areas that you can strengthen, that you can get stronger, that you can build, tighten up on, right? This is a very spiritual time for you, Aries. This is a time where you are really leaning into faith. This is a time where you're learning to really trust yourself and learning to trust your own abilities, your own intuition. You may be getting a lot more insight, a lot more downloads through your dreams, through meditation. Maybe you're being called to, I don't know, like meditate more or journal more or do something that connects you to spirit. It's like a spiritual practice, something that is like uniquely just carving out some time for you to really connect with yourself, source, the divine. And this is just going to really give you that extra oomph, that extra push to really pursue something that you have been afraid to do or go after. You're getting more clarity about what steps to take to achieve this dream. I'm going to pull a couple everything oracle cards just to kind of amplify and just see what else this full moon might be bringing up for you. Themes or energies that you could be working with for Aries on this full moon in Gemini. Show me clearly. Yeah, like a once in a blue moon opportunities arising. Oh, I can't shuffle. Oh my god, I can't shuffle right now. I feel like this is happening for a reason though. Maybe you've been struggling in some area of your life and this is happening for a reason. Like maybe if you haven't been experiencing flow, it's because you're being guided towards taking a different approach. We have confession coming out. What's going on for Aries around this full moon in Gemini? Pregnancy. Oh, whoa. And also not the right time. Answers you need are coming. That not the right time fell out on that, which is really interesting. We have yes at the bottom. If you've had a yes or no question on your mind and you've been a little bit unsure, the answer to your question is yes, okay? For whoever needs that message. Now, around this full moon, you might be receiving a confession. There might actually be a surprise message that comes through. And it might be shocking, okay? You may also have something to confess. You might have something to get off your chest. You may have, you might be giving somebody the answers, right? Someone maybe has been left in the dark wondering, you know, what's going on with Aries or why is Aries behaving, or why did Aries say this thing? It's like you might actually be the one with a confession. If that's not for you, then you are receiving a confession of some sort. And for some, this is relating to a pregnancy. Someone might be pregnant, or this might just be symbolic of like that this is something new being born. It's showing here something about 9 months. So either 9 months ago, or this is a heads up of the next 9 months. Maybe, okay, right, confession and pregnancy, maybe it's like not the right time. There will be a confession. Some of you aren't receiving this just yet, right? Maybe it's not the right time to confess. Maybe it's not the right time to express this. Maybe it's not the right time. Or if you're receiving this confession now and you're like, why didn't you tell me sooner? It was because it wasn't the right time, or someone didn't feel like they were ready. Something's not the right time. Pregnancy, not the right time. Maybe that's literal for someone. Maybe you're not in the right place to be pregnant, or you need more. And again, maybe this doesn't talk about literally like a pregnancy, although that could definitely be for someone, but you might be just not ready to take the next step forward in a certain aspect of your life, whether that be career or relationship or just like some sort of personal goal. Maybe you need a little bit more time to kind of figure things out, line things up. And you need to trust that. You need to trust in the timing and trust in yourself. And just the yes card at the bottom, just extra confirmation. Like if you don't feel ready for something, you need to listen to that. If you are in a relationship too, I'm just taking a look at these cards. This is so specific, seriously. If you're in a relationship with someone, maybe there's one person who wants to get pregnant or wants to have children and the other person doesn't. And maybe they've been going along, be like, okay, yeah, maybe we should. Maybe I'll just go along with it. But maybe they're confessing, like, you know what? I'm going to be honest. I don't think it's the right time, or I actually don't want this right now. Like, again, like that could be talk about pregnancy, or that might just be symbolic of something else that's like growing or in the early stages. All right, yes. And then we have ancestor altar, time apart. Okay. Let's just move on. I don't want to get too caught up on those cards. Your numbers so far, 76, 37, and 86, okay? Let's see, how are you doing? How are you feeling, Aries, throughout the month of December 2024? How is Aries doing? Any messages for Aries? What do Aries need to know, look out for, or be aware of during this time? How is Aries doing throughout the month of December? Any messages for Aries? What's going on for Aries, please? Elephant. This fell out on the Everything Oracle. Just saying. Elephants. This card comes up when there have been some blocks, there have been some delays, there has been some challenges to overcome. You may be feeling like you are been... I just feel like I can't speak in your reading. You maybe have been feeling like there has been a lot of delays or roadblocks or just kind of like... resistance. Shark also coming out. And the Lamb. You need to speak up. You need to share something that you've been internalizing or biting your tongue on or you've been holding back. You're needing to speak up, Aries. There's something you need to address, and once you do this, it will set you free. Lamb, lizard, and the crow. Again, though, there's this inner knowing of like when the right timing, when the timing is right. You've been very much... I don't really think you're in your head. You've just been thinking and processing a lot, and it's very quiet, honestly. With the lizard and the lamb, it's a very still, quiet, observant, patient, understanding, and listening energy. So it's showing here you're listening to the signs, or you're needing to throughout the rest of December. Please listen to the signs and don't force anything right now. It's not the time to force shit. Plus Mars, your ruler, is retrograding right now in Leo. So of course you're going to be feeling that energy. How could you not? Your ruler's literally retrograding right now until March, I believe. February, March. So this is a time where you are needing to reevaluate. If you're experiencing these roadblocks or delays or, setbacks, it's happening for a reason. It's really, truly happening for your highest good. You are being divinely protected. Universe is truly watching out for you. And again, this is a time where you're needing to have a lot more faith in the bigger picture and trust that you are being protected from something that might be not good for you or like harmful to you, or this is happening for a reason. Like even when we look at the elephant, he has a broken tusk. Like if you you better not injure yourself. Because this may be a time where you're way more accident prone. So please slow down. Please slow down. Especially if you're on the streets driving. Watch out for other bad drivers. Okay, take it a little bit slower if you need to. Especially if the weather's not ideal, right? So be safe. Okay, I care about you, Aries. I want you to be okay. I want you to be healthy. I want you to be happy. I want you to be alright, okay? Because I do kind of get a little bit of this klutzy energy from the elephant, especially with the broken bone, the broken tusk. So I don't know if you're healing from an injury, or this is kind of like heads up being like, hey, you might want to slow down, otherwise universe is going to make you slow down. So whether that be you stubbing your toe or something bigger, which I don't want to speak that out into existence, okay, but you know what I mean. So let's just be extra cautious and extra aware so that we can avoid those kinds of situations. Now, also, when the elephant comes out, this is saying that you are being redirected to something else, something better. Even if you can't see it right now, this is where you're needing to have a lot of trust in your guides and your angels, okay? We have the phoenix underneath that, which is showing that there is a huge transformation that's taking place, that you aren't the same person who you were at the beginning of the year. You've evolved and you've grown so much within yourself as a person, as a soul. You've truly come a long way on your journey, and this marks the start of something new. This marks the point in your life where there truly is no turning back. This is sometimes can talk about burning bridges. This can sometimes talk about, you know, pulling the plug, calling it quits. Really just, I'm also hearing breaking even for someone. Like you're breaking even something about evening the score. Okay, whatever. With the Phoenix, this is a truly game-changing energy where even if you hit your lowest, right, go back to the elephant, even if you felt blocks or delays or life has been really throwing challenges and maybe you've been laid up or maybe you really had to like take a step back or stop something, that's temporary. I will say it's temporary. You'll get back on your feet in no time and you'll bounce back even stronger. With the Phoenix, it really is showing that you will really rise above this experience and come back bigger, better, stronger, badder, feistier, bolder, more confident. So even if you are going through some kind of setback currently or even near future, this is just saying that with the Phoenix, don't be afraid because this setback is setting you up for your biggest breakthrough. So please just take care of yourself and don't be afraid to start over. Don't be afraid to wipe the slate clean. Don't be afraid to make changes, necessary changes. It might require a lot of bravery. It might require you to, I don't know, just take some sort of courageous act. It may be a time, like I was saying, you might need to confess something. You might need to get something off your chest. There might be something that has been eating away at you for a while. Maybe go back to, like I said, May, June, July. Maybe those months might be relevant for someone. The reason why I'm saying that is because of Gemini and then because of Cancer, right? Gemini season, Cancer season earlier this year. There may be something here that you're having to confront. This may be uncomfortable. This might be relating to siblings or family because of, you know, Cancer, 4th house, Gemini, 3rd house. Those are the topics surrounding those houses. So this may be revolving around, you know, you need to, I don't know, rip the band-aid off and get something off your chest, get something off your mind. This card, when the shark comes out, it's a need to be honest. It's a need to confront something that's been lurking in the shadows for quite some time. And again, if this isn't your energy, Aries, this may be someone around you or someone that's energetically still attached or connected to you who has something they need to get off their chest. And yeah, it's like, it feels... it kind of feels like a little bit of threat. Why am I thinking of like the Jaws theme song? Dun, 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 dun. I don't know if that's a theme song. I think it is, right? It's like kind of like you're getting the warning signs or you're getting signals of like what's to come. You can sense it before it happens from miles and miles away. So who knows, y'all? Who knows? Let's get into the tarot. Let's see what other messages we have for you. Let's see. What else going on for Aries? I can't shuffle. Today, for some reason, I don't know why, the cards just ain't shuffling like they normally do. Alright. What's going on for Aries for the month of December 2024? Any messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, December 2024? What do you guys need to know? We have the 9 of Earth as your first card out, which is showing that you're very stable, you're taking care of yourself in terms of your well-being and your health. It's very positive. It's showing that you have reached a point in your life where you feel very good about where you're at, the progress you've been making, the decisions you've been making. You've been taking really good care of yourself. Or this is a sign saying like, hey, over the next couple of weeks, make sure that you're really prioritizing yourself, your needs, and your health specifically. But yeah, there's something about just like the way you show up, the way that you're glowing, the way that you just are feeling stronger within, but also how that's radiating. And it's so beautiful. It's at the bottom, we have transformation. Yeah, it just seems like you're in the process of really transforming yourself on a physical level, on a material, financial level, on a spiritual level. You are just going through such upgrades, you guys. You're going through massive upgrades, big changes. You're confronting your shadow side. You're embracing all of yourself, all of your qualities, your flaws, your imperfections, and the things you love about yourself. You're really just leveling and bossing up. We have the Ten of Fire, Awesome Magician. You're letting things go that no longer serve you, things that have been really just holding you back. You're setting yourself free from that, and you're able to really just flip over the page and start a new chapter in this book, right? We see how in the Ten of Fire, he's burning pages. Maybe you're needing to do this little ritual on the full moon or all around the 15th, is write down some of the things that are holding you back, whether it's a mindset, whether it is a belief, whether it is a person or an event that took place or something that happened throughout this last year that really stuck with you or rubbed you the wrong way. This is a really good time to really let this be gone, let this be free yourself from this, right? Liberate yourself from this. And maybe you need to do this by writing it down and burning it, or I don't know, just finding a way to release this so that it's no longer bottled up from within. Okay. And yeah, it looks like you're in this great process of manifesting some sort of wish fulfillment. What's going on for Aries? Any messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus through December 2024? We have these two cards falling out on each other. We have the Page of Air and the King of Water. So, I mean, you're being very straightforward. You're being very direct. Throughout the rest of December, there will be some conversations that relate to you expressing from your heart, right? You're expressing, maybe this isn't what you're normally used to. Maybe you're not really used to talking about your feelings or telling people how you feel or what's on your heart, but I just feel like in December, this is something that's new. This is something that's out of your comfort zone, or it's a little bit different than what you're used to, but yet it's very powerful and very healing, and you're able to express yourself very easily throughout December. You're able to get your point across and be heard and be understood. You feel safe, you feel comfortable to do so. This is where you feel very confident in yourself, regardless of what others may think about you or don't think about. You don't care what they are saying or how they're judging you. You feel actually light as a feather. You feel free. When we look at this Page of Air, you feel very free by expressing your emotions, by being raw, by being vulnerable, by being just truly authentic to yourself. This is very freeing. And it's allowing you to look at your life differently, or you're seeing things through a different lens. It's very eye-opening, because I think for a long time you put kind of a limit or a block on yourself. I shouldn't say that. They might look at me funny, or they might not want to be my friend anymore. They might reject me if I tell them how I really feel. But you've really reached this moment, oh my god, what am I saying? It's a poignant moment in your life. I can't get the words just mush. This is a poignant moment in your life where you're not holding back, right? It goes back to the Phoenix. You once held yourself back, or there were some blocks here, or things that were just keeping you stuck. But with this Phoenix and then the Shark, it's you're finally confronting things that you weren't ready to face back then, or even with the Everything Oracle, not the right time. You didn't deal with that in the past, or months ago or years ago, because it just wasn't the right time. But now it's even with the Confession card, it's you're confessing things to yourself that maybe you had a difficult time accepting, or your ego wasn't ready, or you weren't in the right frame of mind to really sit with these things or acknowledge these things or talk about these things, but now you are. We have the Six of Earth, Patience, and the Queen of Water at the bottom as well, which is really just showing how back in alignment you are, back in harmony, back in flow, and you are very patient with yourself during this process too. You're needing to continue to be like that. Something is unfolding slowly but gradually, and although it isn't overnight, the results are huge. How much you've changed, how much you've learned over the last couple of years. Wow, years. I want to say months, but years just slipped out. Last couple of years. Okay, well, yeah, I'm sure you've changed and grown a lot. Look back at where you were, in 2020. Oh my gosh, I can't believe, it's been so many years since that year. That's crazy. That was a life-changing year for everybody, right? How much you've changed, how much you've grown, who you are today, and how far you've come. Goodness, amazing. And also, when you think about it, we're heading into 2025. We are going to be halfway through this decade. What? And it'll be halfway to 2030. So this is a time to really trust the process and trust your growth. You know, where you're at in your journey, it might feel like it's little by little by little, and you may feel like, oh, I'm not as far as I wanted to be. But when you look at the grand scheme of things, you've grown and you've changed and you've evolved so much. And so when you think about, oh my God, where am I going to be 2030? It's like you're going to be somewhere incredible, amazing. You're going to be, and hopefully a lot sooner, right? Hopefully much sooner. But you can bet your bottom dollar by 2030, you are living and experiencing the best of the best life and have so much love and fulfillment and amazing relationships. And you really just trust the process, one foot in front of the other. You are exactly where you need to be. You are in alignment. So you don't have to give yourself such a hard time or put so much pressure on yourself. You are doing an amazing job, and I'm so proud of you. You should be proud of yourself for how far you've come. You're in harmony. You need to trust yourself. You need to continue just being great. You're doing an amazing job, y'all. You're doing a fucking great job. Excuse my French, but, you know, I just have to say it. Like, what is this reading? I feel like there's so many different messages. We have Queen of Earth. So look at this, evolving from a page. No, sorry, you go from the 9 of Earth to now the Queen of Earth. You go from a page to a king. Like you're truly evolving on your journey. And December is a month where you're reflecting heavily on this. And let's see, we have Messenger of Earth, 3 of Water, 8 of Fire. I'm seeing a celebration in the near future. There is going to be a lot of fun times ahead. And with the Messenger of Earth, this is showing here that you are going to be getting like physical, tangible rewards. This may be money, this might be a gift, this may be some sort of item that's passed down from like your family, your ancestors. Maybe this is about, you know, it's like the gift of giving. I feel like when you give, universe gives back, right? There is this generosity, this energy that you're embodying that's very sharing and uplifting and supportive. And then as you are showing up in that way, you are also receiving that, you are mirroring that, you are attracting that in other people and just life in general. So it's like you are blessing other people with your presence, with your energy, with your time, with your love, with your caring nature. And then the universe is blessing you with all that too. Like it comes back to you. What you're putting out comes back to you. Does that make sense, y'all? And it's showing here just like stay focused, stay determined, don't lose sight of that vision, of that dream, of that goal, right? Remember, go back to believe in the impossible. You guys need to believe in yourself. You need to be confident in yourself. You're doing an amazing job. You're making it very far. You've come a long way on your journey, and you are reaping the rewards of your hard work. Your fruits of your labor are here for you to enjoy and appreciate and just like really soak in all that good stuff, because it's here. It's really starting to materialize in your physical reality. And it's like, you might feel very emotional about this. Going back to the King of Water, you may feel very like emotional, but like in a really positive way, where it's like happy tears, or like, you know, you're so happy that you could cry. Yeah, man, I don't know, this feels like it's a very, like, going back to the 9 of Earth and all these other cards that have come out with it, it feels like it's a very personal kind of thing. It's very much like deep introspection, right? It goes back to this full moon in Cancer. A personal issue reaches resolution. You finally work through some sort of inner struggle that has been following you / with you for a long time in your journey. There's been a lot of doubt. There's been a lot of negativity, whether it's from you, from other people. You know, it was hard for you to believe in your dreams or believe in the possibilities or believe in the magic, but this is something that you've really worked on, and December is reflecting that to you, showing you how worthy you are and how deserving you are and how amazing life is about to get. Your life is just about to get better and better and better. And this is just the little taste of what's to come for 2025, right? This is just the appetizers of what 2025 has in store for you. All right. So be very mindful of what you're focusing your energy on, and be very careful what you wish for. Anything else? Oh my God. These two cards trying to flip out. It's the Ace of Water and the Hangman. you're looking, and then we also, this is a big ass stack, so I'm not going to take that. Well, just real quick, I'll talk about these two cards, and then we'll see if there's anything else that wants to come up. But with the Ace of Water and the Hangman, your perspective when it comes to love and relationships, and how you show up in relationships, and also just like feeling worthy of the highest love of all. You have gone through so many changes and experiences this last year that have shaped you and changed you and made you who you are today. And the way you're now looking at love, whether it be romantic or self-love or platonic love, family love, whatever, your attitude has changed for the better, and you have awakened. And I'm also seeing, like, whoever I'm speaking to in the next couple of weeks, like we're really heading into 2025, you will be finding yourself attracting people, partners, lovers, friends who are here to help you grow and evolve as a person. Very spiritual connections that are going to be so beautiful and so healing. And it will change if you've been heartbroken, if you're still getting over some sort of heartbreak or betrayal, that this new love or new loving people that are coming into your life are going to allow you to really open up your heart again and trust and really just let love in. You know what I'm saying? All right, so let's see what else wants to come out. What else wants to come out? 9 of Water. Oh my god! And then Empress at the bottom. You know what? I think Scorpio also had the 9 of Water and the 9 of Earth come out in their reading. I think they had both these cards come out. That's just so crazy. It's very similar. So shout out to you if you got any Scorpio placements. I think we actually had that right with the new moon in Scorpio at the bottom of the Moonology, Work Through Your Fears. It's really like just you're getting what you asked for. You're getting what you wish for. Your prayers have been heard. You know, it's like a diamond is formed under pressure. And yeah, we could say the last year or last couple of years, there has been a lot of pressure. There has been a lot of tests. There has been a lot of release, and there has been a lot of challenges, and it hasn't always been easy. But now you've made it to the other side. You are that diamond. You are glistening. You are glowing. You are shining. You are precious. You are so valuable. You are so important. Don't forget that. Know your worth. And also this is showing that like your dreams are real and are materializing into your reality in this very moment. Like it's already falling into place. It's already falling into your lap. You don't need to worry about what if or is it going to happen. It is already unfolding. You are being led down this path. You are receiving like the fruits of your labor. Your hard work is paying off. You truly are blessed. You are so blessed, Aries. And December, you are feeling blessed. Like you feel freaking blessed this month. This month is just full of blessings raining down on you. It truly is just incredible. And this is all because of the work that you've been doing on your own. Like this seems like this is really just about you. This reading doesn't really seem like we're talking about your brother or your lover or your mother or your boss or whoever the fuck. This feels like this reading, besides like, yeah, we had confession card come up, but besides that, it's like this reading literally feels like this is a time where you're turning inwards and you're looking at yourself, because that's really, when you look inwards and you are making changes internally and just working on yourself, that's when your entire reality around you starts to change, right? That's where when you show up as your best self, that starts to mirror and reflect itself back in your reality and in your experiences and the people that you meet and the life that you live and everything else. It just starts to kind of like snowball, honestly. So start from within, and that's literally what you're doing in December. Is you are starting from within. You're looking at what areas are you holding yourself back, where are those blockages, where are those doubts, where are those insecurities, what parts of you feel unworthy, or in what parts do you self-sabotage, or all these things that you were unlocking and identifying those blocks, and you are clearing them once and for all. It's making me think of like a face mask, a Black Sea mud mask, and it's like pulling out all the imperfections and impurities and dirts and oils and all that shit. Like it's literally making me think it's like it's extracting all of that. It's removing it. It's purifying. That's literally like the process that you're going through right now, Aries. And it's just setting you up for such an amazing new year. So y'all get ready, because 2025 it's gonna be amazing. So that is what I got for you. I hope this makes sense. I hope this resonates. I hope this helps you. Thank you so much for being here, for all of your love and support, Aries. I really, really, really am thankful for you. Thank you for being here, part of this channel over this last year. I can't believe it. Like, this year is almost over, but I'm so grateful for all of you and your love and your support. I wish you an amazing day, an amazing December, Happy New Year, Merry Christmas if you celebrate, and I will see you guys around. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and private readings are available down below. Have a fabulous day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye, Aries.